Well, let's talk about increment weather, or talk about wintertime training. What do you do?
Well, I think it's a matter of creativity. I had a coworker today who's not a runner ask me, "Hey, I'm interested in getting running, but this weather's not very good. What are my suggestions since I can't run outside?" My first suggestion was to get the right gear so that you can go outside, if at all possible. Um, but for my guys, when we talk about workouts going outside in bad weather, which we have to do tonight because it's snowing out there for the first time this year.
You mean you're
We
not going to run 6 miles on the indoor track?
absolutely not. In fact, my 5K, 10K guys have 4 times a mile, 6 times 200, and then another mile. So they've got a good, solid, long workout. That'd be a lot
Yeah.
of laps. And so what we do is we go outside. We still have a goal pace in mind, but you got to make adjustments. So we talk a lot about effort. Um, some of the guys struggle with that, so we get creative and we might put a few guys on a treadmill, and then their pace is determined exactly. So I think you've got to be really creative, and there's not one answer for everybody. But guys, a lot of time, guys and girls just want to scrap the workout or be like, well, I'll do it tomorrow. So you've got to sit down and look at your big picture, your big goal, and say, is it something I can scrap? Is it something I can rearrange? If you can, that's always an option. But if you can't, you've got to get creative, whether that's on the treadmill, in a pool, you can get a quality workout in.
Right.
Um, Sometimes, if the interval sessions aren't too long, if we're doing shorter intervals, we'll get on a high jump mat and do timed runs on a high jump mat. And that's really hard, 90 seconds at 90% effort on a high jump mat.
Yeah.
Get your heart rate up pretty high. So my last option is to scrap it. If at all costs, try to get your workout in, even if you have to substitute what way you're going to complete that workout, whether
Right.
it's treadmill or pool, or even if your only option is an exercise bike, you can mimic a workout on an exercise bike sometimes.
When you're talking heart rate and effort and recovery and stuff like that.
Absolutely. So don't let weather get you down, especially if you've got really lofty goals. If the goals are longer away or farther away long term, then you might be able to get away with rearranging some things. But my advice is to try and conceptually get the workout in.